everyone, my name is Miranda, and today I am here to react to episode 6 of season 3 of Skam. After that heartbreaking last episode, we're finally getting to see the fallout of everything, so just prepare yourself to cry. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this scene. This is so iconic. It literally looks like he's ready for like battle or something like that, and I love it. Like, I love how the camera follows in step with him. And you see Emma look at him, you see Evan look at him. Ugh, when Evan looks at him, he looks like surprised that he looks like that, like freaked out, you know? And then it gets ruined. Honestly, real life. No one gets to look as cool as William, unfortunately. I love this because he's like, I'm sorry that you guys are mad at me, and Jonas is like, we're not mad at you, like, we're worried about you, and like, that's just so good to hear, you know? Because I think that's what Isak is so worried about, is that like, he lost them, and they're like, no, dude, we're just super worried about you. Look, he even like slams his locker. Like, that is, in essence, his struggle right now when he's like, to the locker. And now he's not sleeping, and not only is he not sleeping, but he gets to hear poor Nora and all she's going through. And I love that, like, what Nora's saying is kind of like acting as like a foil to what Isak is feeling, you know? Like, oh, I thought me and Evan were gonna be happy. And she's like, no one's willing to risk anything for love. I love this part, because he was just being such a dick, and then he's like, oh boy. I mean, good for Isak though, for like not sticking around, just being like, I can't do this, you know? Like, he's not gonna pretend everything's okay. People have pointed out they think this is the moment like Evan decided to go off his meds, because like he really didn't realize like how much Isak liked him, and then he kind of realized, oh yeah, he is like upset that like we're not together anymore, so maybe it could be something that's worth going off my meds, you know what I mean? So like people think that's the moment he decided. This was so good to hear too, because like the first time I watched this was during final season. I was just like so depressed, not sleeping well, just kind of in like a weird state, and then like I remember hearing like her being like, you know, everyone's an island and you have to reach out to other people, and that kind of just like gave me the push I needed to, you know, like go out with my roommate more, talk to my friends, text them back. Like, it was really like, it really did help me, and that's what I think is great about Skam, is that it helps people. People can relate to it, and I definitely appreciate that and know that. When she says, don't you have someone to talk to, and he immediately thinks of Jonas, oh, I cry every time. Like, I remember watching this and being like, yes, he's gonna have good friends, not douchey friends that are gonna make him feel bad. And I love how easy Jonas makes it too, you know, like he doesn't want to scare him away, he doesn't want to guilt him into like, okay, now you're coming. He's just kind of like, who doesn't? Who can say no to kebab? Like, it's so good. Filta. This is one of my favorite scenes too. Like, I just think it's so good. Because everyone worries that they're not going to have a friend who's this supportive. And Jonas is completely 100% supportive. And I know they said this is based on like a real scene, like there is someone who actually had this conversation out there and their friend supported them 100%, and that's just amazing. That's what everyone deserves. And I love how his first thing is like, me? Like, he's not even like offended. He's just like, is it me? This is good too, just to talk to someone about it, because you know it's so weird. Like, it's not like a normal like, he's got a girlfriend, he disappeared on me. Like, he's getting it out of his head, which is really good, you know, and having like a non-biased perspective. Well, kind of non-biased, because actually, of course, like, Jonas is gonna look out for what's best for Isak, but like, I mean, like another person to be like, what does this mean? He drew a little hat for him. Oh, I love it so much. That's my favorite. That's when like I fell in love with Jonas. I was like, he's such a good friend. Of course, that's all you want, and all, like, after the heartbreak Isak went through in the last episode, you just need someone to grab him and hug him and be like, it's all gonna be okay. I'm gonna talk you through this, and even if it's not okay, I'm gonna be here for you. We're all gonna be here for you. So it's just so good that they included that, you know, they didn't just have it come out all of a sudden, like someone was like, Isak's gay, and then Jonas is like, what? And then approaches him. Like, Isak was the one that approached him, Isak was the one that initiated him, and Jonas was respectful and a good enough friend to give him the space and give him the opportunity to say it. He didn't drag it out of him. He was just making normal conversation. He waited for Isak to say it and bring up the subject, even though obviously Jonas knew there was something going on, and he just completely, he made it not a big deal, which is really what Isak needed but then at the same time he was like, dude, he's got to break up with his girlfriend for you, like, you're a catch. So I really, really do love this episode for that, and that scene is just so great, greatly acted, greatly written, and like I said, I know it's based on a real scene, so someone has a great friend out there. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel down below to be able to make all sorts of new videos, and I'll see you guys for another reaction. Bye!